issue of not having the multi-sports complex constructed on our green space, which will impact displacement of the traditional users of the savanna, also destruction and harm to the aquifer, increased potential of flooding, of course the denial of the value of green spaces, which impact healthy lifestyles. The Tacarigua Regional Corporation has had to issue 2 stop orders for this project to be stopped. The EMA has written the EMA, in response to the contractor's application, has asked them to explain why they started building without the necessary approvals. The matter is now in court. These decisions must be informed, one, with consultation with the community, and secondly, with the needs of the community. We think as a community, that multi-sports complex could be built, yes, but not at the expense of our green space. And we have recommended another site south of the Trinidad Highway in the vicinity of the Trinidad headquarters, that this particular project
belongs to us. This is the space that we become a community. Indian and African, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, we become a people, we become a community. What we are seeing today is an abuse of process. The state is not following the law, neither the spirit nor the intent. The state is not following its manifesto promises. We have a sense of being betrayed by the state, and for us that is a difficulty. So neither the Constitution, the law, its intent, even the promises of the MP for this area, who is a member of cabinet, are being dishonored. And we are entirely and totally disappointed. This piece of property falls over one of the last remaining recharge areas of an aquifer, a water supply that supplies a quarter of the water in Trinidad and Tobago, which is being poisoned gradually because of human settlement, because of commercial activity, because of agricultural activity. And there's one want to add to this. This aquifer is not being properly recharged, which means that at some times of the year, if not absolutely, by the end of every year, the amount of water leaving this aquifer is more than the amount of water which is going in. Do we want to continue this, or do we want to reverse this? Any further development on this location is going to further dislocate the people who live further down the road. The flooding which has been attended, even with that car park, which was similarly constructed without proper
500 people use this place every day, and most of them are not elite sportsmen or sportswomen. The facility that's being designed, we've been told, for elite sportsmen, but we are elite people too. People are forgetting that to create a community, one needs to have a meeting space. Historically, we know that a meeting space is where people gather to recreate, to enjoy, to communicate with each other, to network. And the buildings that we know that are going to be erected in this place will prevent that. If you look at the back of the facility where the indoor tennis center is being constructed, that huge monstrosity of concrete and steel and asphalt will be a similar kind of development on the northern part adjacent to the bus route. Nobody in the Ministry of Sport or in the Sport Company of Trinidad and Tobago has shown us the final profile of what the drawings of this new facility will be. We had a snippet of what the new facility will be, the 3D drawings. Why aren't they showing us the profiles? Why aren't they showing us what the building would look like? And then we know we will not want it in our space. That profile indicates that it's going to be a concrete jungle on this green space.
The question is not whether people will be able to use the newly constructed facilities. The question is at what cost? I hear a lot of talk in the nation now about accountability, about lawlessness, about selfishness, about people not being sensitive to the needs of the community. There's a lot of talk about community coming together to save the land. Here is a community that's come together and are standing for a principle. The principle is, if the thing is illegal, it should not be done. whether that be a private person or a government. If the thing is illegal, it should not be done. Here we are, coming together, saying save our space. This construction is illegal. There is no question about whether it is illegal. If the government does something illegal, is the government justified?
No.
If Gary Griffith stands and says, criminals are people who break the law, and criminals should be punished, and we will not stand for that. What if the criminal is the government?
Yes.
That's false.
Yes.
This is illegal.
I want this Savannah back.